Welcome to Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews. Thanks to Bickta and the Perfect Aim Pro Shop for drilling our test equipment. Today we test the new Roto Grip Daredevil Trick. Tester 1 is a super high rev cranker guy Porr. Tester 2 is a speed rev matched tweener. We are testing on a typical medium house shot 42 feet in length. For first impressions, the Daredevil Trick rolls with a great shape. Here's to hoping it will be the next benchmark ball. For value, we gave the Daredevil Trick an 8.5 out of 10. Middle of the road pricing on the Daredevil Trick makes it a pretty good value. I find it a little strong for a benchmark, but folks with more speed or less revs may find it just right, so I think the value score is a good balance. For overall score, we gave the Daredevil Trick an 8.5 out of 10. I have to say up front, I have a soft spot for light bulb cores. Pretty much every ball that I can recall with this shape has a true and predictable roll. The Daredevil Trick is no exception. Once it clears the skid phase, it has a smooth but continuously increasing boom through the hook and roll phase. That rounded, boomy shape down lane is my favorite, and it's the characteristic that makes the Daredevil Trick. It has a moderately strong cover and so definitely wants to read the lanes. It's not like it hooks at your feet, but you don't want to miss in much as it won't hold. It comes off like a strong ball, not quite a no rules ball out of box, but this cover has teeth. Starting with Guy throwing the Daredevil Trick, you can see the strength of the ball right away. It has that digging in characteristic which had Guy throwing fifth arrow out to about 5 or 6 board. I mean, this area is in Guy's wheelhouse, but that's quite deep. It was basically fifth arrow or bust. Loft the gutter cap? Sure. The bottom line is this ball digs in and doesn't lose energy as sometimes happens with strong balls. The ball has a nice balance of cover to core. Next is yours truly. As a lefty tweener, from the first ball I like the Daredevil Trick's motion. I soon learned that it is stronger than I would consider a benchmark for myself personally, at least out of the box. That bit will depend on the condition I'm on. Bottom line is I can see that predictable motion and the ball never underreacted. So I could try to get comfortable working my way deeper without worrying the ball will fall off a cliff. The ball wants to read the middle of the mid lane, and that desire to read the lane looks like a characteristic of the cover itself. It's not jumpy, but definitely wants to move. I threw the high wire on the same line, and you can easily see how much cleaner the high wire is through that part of the lane. Next, the Recum. The Recum is cleaner through the mids, but makes a snappier move off the end of the pattern, requiring more room. Although you might not obviously expect that lower end ball to require more room, this is not atypical on these medium to medium light house patterns where balls like the Recum simply store more energy and get to show off their prowess. In the shots that didn't make the cut, you get to see some additional characteristics of the bowling ball. The Daredevil Trick is a ball you don't want to miss in too much with, as it doesn't want to hold, but generally does seem to have the juice to make it back from outside misses, unlike many top tier strong balls. For a Guy, he couldn't even move to between 4th and 5th arrow with how strong this ball was on this pattern. No matter how hard he tried, he wasn't going to consistently get to the pocket more direct. For me, I was quite happy with the execution on most of the balls you see in this section. The ball is just that strong and it reads a touch earlier. I had to get further outside, down lane, or have less side rotation to hit the pocket from that break zone. For final thoughts, I would love to say the Roto Grip Daredevil Trick is a great ball in the benchmark zone. Instead, I will say it's a great ball with great motion, but an overall pretty strong package of core to cover combo. Still, the core shape gives that amazing boomy motion down lane, and you can trust this ball to hook, which means you can be more comfortable not worrying about it not making it back to the pocket. At the same time, be careful you don't overthrow it. Will be interesting to see a hybrid in a Daredevil lineup.
Thank you for watching Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews.